told you this week gonna be legendary, but it could have been much more legendary, let me tell you that. I mean, I missed out on two pretty big moves, guys. You've seen that. Yo, what's going on, traders? What's up, team? I hope you're all having a lovely time. It's Rafael back again, and in today's video we are going to talk about Thursday's trading session, yesterday's trading session. Yeah, I was ending up break even, and yeah, I had a little struggle yesterday with my stop loss. Do you know this feeling when you get into a trade, the trade runs into your favor a little bit, and then you move your stop too quick, and then the market comes back, stops you out, and then keeps pushing in your direction without you? And if you wouldn't have moved your stop early, you would have banged on that beautiful trade. Yeah, I had this feeling yesterday. It was exactly what was happening to me. I was a little bit too shy with my stop. I was a little bit too scared with my stop. The thing was, I was trying to get in on I was waiting for a pullback into my entry zone, but the market was just running. Then I got in the middle of the move somewhere where I saw an opportunity to scale in, because the market was moving with a lot of momentum yesterday. So I tried to get an entry in my direction, because we had a lot of evidence that this thing wants to shoot up. Nasdaq was pushing up yesterday. It's pretty strong. We couldn't get back into the zone where I wanted to get in. So I was trying to find an entry a little bit above my initial entry zone, and I don't know why, but this affected me a little bit psychologically. So I moved my stop a little bit too early. Market came down to stop me out. First of all, I was buying because I was expecting that the market wants to push above a certain level, and we didn't took that level out yet. So I was buying, then the market stopped me out, so I changed my buyers. I started selling, but then the market didn't give me any evidence that it wants to drop. So I was thinking like, okay, I should stick with the long direction, and so I changed my mind a second time and started to buy again. But my entry was, of course, not that good, and yeah, I was closing a little bit too early, man. I didn't expect a huge run like that yesterday, to be honest. Yeah, I could have made a lot of money yesterday instead of ending up break even, but I'm happy that I finished the day with break even, because it wasn't back and forth with buy, sell, buy. So overall, yeah, yesterday was a lesson to not move your stop before you take some profits. So yeah, let's get into the charts, guys. Let me show you what was happening. This video is sponsored by XAUUSD, one of the brokers that I'm using for my trading. Guys, I will put the links down below in the description. If you're looking for a regulated broker, XAUUSD is the one to go. And the other broker that I love to use, it's an unregulated broker, it's Trade. I just love the way they work with crypto deposits and withdrawals and all that stuff, and they're making an amazing job. So make sure to check both brokers out. I will put the links down below in the description. So we are here on US 100 Nasdaq, guys, and what we had. So let's see. We had Wednesday's trading session. Down here, market was dropping down. We had yesterday's low, which is a significant low. And then we had this movement during Asia and London. Market was pulling the orders down here below the low from Wednesday. Then it came back again. We had a beautiful trend line. A lot of orders are sitting above this trend line, guys. I'm telling you, all the sellers, they have their stops somewhere sitting in this area. This is what I saw. And then the market started to push down during the New York session. They pulled a lot of sellers into the market, and then we had a crazy reaction here, and I wanted to get in somewhere in here. Let me show you on the smaller time frames what was happening in here. Okay, I changed I changed the color of the candles a little bit on my trading view because the sun is burning here, and the other design I didn't see anything, so that's why I gave them a white outline. So within this area here, I was watching the chart patiently. Market started to shoot up. This is what I wanted to see, and we broke structure here as well, so this was beautiful. This is what I was waiting for, but I expected the market to pull back at least into this area in here so I can get a nice buy entry. This is what I shared with everybody for free in the Telegram channel as well, and with my students, of course. So I was looking for a pullback and an entry within that zone here, because this is a zone where a lot of manipulation took place, a lot of sellers got tricked into the market, and yeah, some of these buyers from here, they got stopped out in here as well. So there was an exchange of hands, and we saw that the market reacts to it pretty aggressively to the upside, so I wanted to get in with a buy. In confluence that we still had a lot of orders sitting over here, so when we take out the sell side, of course we need to hunt the buy side after that. So this was my target, guys. I wanted to target this zone in here above these highs. This was my target, this was my main goal to accomplish, but yeah, I was a little bit too scared with my entries in here. Let me show you. So as you can see, fellas, the market was pushing up, right? Then it came down a little bit, then it pushed again, and then we broke structure in here. Market came back into this zone in here, and this is when I decided to take a buy position and put my stop below this one over here. I didn't want it to see this thing because the market was pushing so aggressively. I mean, I expected the market to break structure in here and just take out a little bit of liquidity, but I didn't want it to see the market coming down below here. So my stop was sitting below this little pullback in here, and when the market started to move to the upside, I was pulling my stop. I was thinking, I think I had my stop somewhere sitting in here, and yeah, market came back to stop me out. It was an unnecessary loss because you see the market was flying after that, you see that. But anyways, when the market failed to break this high, I thought like, okay, maybe they're gonna bring price more down, because this is what I saw over the last days. Market was pushing down, so overall the selling direction was making sense to me, so I started to sell when the market broke this structure in here. So when I got stopped out, I immediately sold because I expected a drop down here. But when I saw that the price is starting to range again and goes up, this was the moment when I decided to close my sell position early as well. So I took 2 early closes, and then I decided to jump in with a buy again, had my stop sitting below this low, and then the market was pushing, and it took too much time in this area here. Like, I was not patient enough to wait to hold through all of this. So I think on that candle just before the move, man, again, like this was the second time this week that I missed out on a big run. I let a lot of money on the table, and yeah, it's a little bit depressing, let's say it like that, because it was a lot of money, man. But yeah, we ended up the week with some profits. I had 2 beautiful trading days, 1 break-even day, so I told you this week gonna be legendary, but it could have been much more legendary, let me tell you that. I mean, I missed out on 2 pretty big moves, guys. You've seen that. But yeah, my strategy is not based on big moves, guys. I'm not chasing these home runs. You all know that. I like to take profits, and my strategy is profitable with taking profits, because these home runs, of course, they come here and there, but most of the time it's much better to take profits on the first easiest target. You need to pay yourself on the first easiest target. To handle these kind of regret feelings, of course, you could just close like 90% or 80% or 70% or 75% and let the rest run for the higher targets, just to make sure that your psychology is on point and you are not having the feeling that you regret something, that you've missed out on something, like on that big move. Like if you cannot stand this feeling of feeling stupid and yeah, just these regret feelings that comes if you miss out on a huge run that you could have banked. I mean, it doesn't feel good, but yeah, to avoid these kind of feelings, just let a little bit of your position run and try to get the home run, just to get your psychology straight and have a good mindset and be in a good mood to trade, you know. Because if you feel like you missed out on something, maybe you jump in again and then you start giving back all your profits, you know what I'm saying. So you really need to be disciplined, guys, to just stick to your strategy, stick to your game plans, trade your entries, your entry setup when it appears, and in that time period that you know that your strategy is working, of course. So that's basically it, guys, for today. I wish you a lovely weekend. I hope you're all having a lovely time. I'm going to take a flight back to my hometown for the Eastern dinner with my family and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll keep you updated about next week. Let's see what we got on the table for the upcoming week, trading wise. Let's see, man. Let's see if we can make some money. Yeah, I think we can. Anyways, join the free Telegram channel, guys, if you're not inside yet. Okay, let's talk. If you need my help, you can drop me a private message in Telegram as well. And yeah, talk to you soon, guys. Stay healthy. Peace. Every time, my body in